Hey everyone, welcome to the gaming section of my Python tutorial. In this section, we're going to focus on building games in Python with Pygame. So Pygame is a set of modules that are specifically designed for writing video games. So think of a module as a file with code in it that someone else has already written. And we import these files into our program using the Python import statement. This saves us the grueling task of writing low-level code to device drivers and sound drivers, and we can just focus on our game. So I'm going to walk you through installing Pygame, and then we'll run a test to ensure that it's installed. So what we've done so far to get to this point is, in lesson 1 of the basic tutorial, we installed the Python itself, which is the interpreter. And then we installed the community edition of PyCharm, which is a program that we write our code and send to the interpreter. And in this video, we're going to install Pygame modules through the PyCharm interface. So once all this is done, we'll be able to write our own gaming programs. So the first thing we want to do to install Pygame is to create a new project in PyCharm, which is the program we'll be using to write our programs. So we would do that, simply create a new project. We'll call it My Games. And PyCharm will create a new project, and it'll also create a virtual environment. And we've seen that before, but what that means is that each project has its own Python virtual environment. So when we install software such as Pygame and other modules as we move forward, that it only impacts that project. So that's something to be clear on, because if you go to another project or create one, these modules won't be there, and hence your program won't run. So we'll talk about how to migrate that and do all that later. But for now, it's a really good thing because it separates the code from the rest of your computer. So we'll go into My Games and we'll create a new Python file, call it games, why not? And now we have the familiar screen with the editor on the right and the projects on the left. So if we go down to Open in Terminal, this will bring us to the terminal. I'm on a Mac here, so this will bring us to the Mac terminal. It's the exact same on the PC. If you run it, I believe it says Open in Terminal also, but it takes you out to the PC command prompt, and you're in the right directory. So it's all very easy and very straightforward. So the PyCharm command takes you out to a console on either a PC or a Mac to run the commands to install Pygame. To install Pygame, we simply type, on a Mac, we type pip3. On a PC, you only need to type pip, I believe, PIP. So pip is the package install manager. I forget what the acronym stands for, but it basically is how you install applications or modules in Python. So we'll type pip install Pygame. And that is it, successfully installed. So now we want to test that. So we go to use our import statement, and we've used this before for the modules with printing, I think, earlier. We want to import Pygame. It's showing up in the context menu, so it's a good sign. When we run this, we should get yes. So we're using Pygame 1.9.4. So again, Pygame is here to help us to create gaming modules, essentially, so that when we import it, we can start writing games. So that's it for Pygame. We've installed it. It was pretty straightforward. If you want the specific instructions of installing Pygame through PyCharm, go to my website at pythonforadultsandkids.com. In the next lesson, we're going to launch a window in Pygame and cover some of the basics. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.